Hey guys, Jana here. Today I'm actually going to be showing you how to make my favorite cucumber salad. So here we go. So obviously we're going to start with cucumbers. The recipe calls for 4, but I currently only have 2. So we will just go ahead and skin these. We're gonna go ahead and cut them. You can cut them any way you want. I like to cut them like this and then just cut the slices in half. Kind of gives a little bit more to the salad just when you don't have all the ingredients. Next, we're gonna move on to the tomatoes. I like to use Roma tomatoes. And again, I slice them in half and then slice them this way, just to get a little bit more out of the tomato, as much as I can get. And yes, I did pre-wash my vegetables before I started this video. Lastly, we will cut up the onion. I'm only going to use half. It's really just your preference of how much onion you want in the salad. And it calls for red onion, and then before I forget, it calls for 2 tomatoes. I believe I already said that, or depending on the size of the tomato though. And then the onion is just your preference of how much you want. And then yes, I know I have to take off some of the top layers. Maybe quite a few. And then just kind of slice it to your preference, however you want. I'm really not trying to make this, what's it called? Oh dang, what's the word? I don't know, guys. I'm not trying to make this like even cuts or special because a little bit of a crunch. It's a little late on eating, but you know, it happens. So now everything is already in the bowl. The next step is to add the sour cream, the dill, salt and pepper to taste, and then vinegar. And I usually do put oil, but the recipe doesn't call for it. It actually calls for mayonnaise. And I don't have any mayonnaise right now, which I don't usually use mayonnaise. Usually when I make this, I kind of wing it to my taste. And it always comes out really good. So we're just gonna skip the mayonnaise again and maybe just add just a little bit of olive oil to taste. So as for the sour cream, if we were following the recipe and had done all 4 cucumbers, it asks for a cup of sour cream and then also a cup of mayonnaise. Oh, and I almost forgot. You need a teaspoon of sugar, tablespoon of vinegar, and that's it. And then the dill, you kind of just add as much dill as you want. And again, that's just for flavoring. So since it's not a full recipe, we're only going to use a half a cup. So I'll just fill this up halfway, like so. And just kind of flop it on there. Next, we're just going to do the salt and pepper to taste. Again, I don't like to use a whole lot of salt or pepper, so it's not too much. And then we'll add the vinegar, which was only a tablespoon, and I currently cannot find my tablespoon, so again, winging it, as usual. And then just a little bit of olive oil like I usually do, but the recipe does not call for it. And then a teaspoon of sugar, and like I said, I can't find my measuring stuff, so we're going to just go like that. And as for the dill, I just kind of keep going, get a good amount in there. I'm sure you could put probably 2 tablespoons if you were to do a full recipe. Other than that, I really like the flavor in the salad, so I kind of put a lot. It's funny because one of my husband's aunts doesn't really like sour cream, but she's always willing to try new things, which is good. So I made this salad one time and she loved it, considering all the sour cream that's in it. She was a little skeptical, of course, but like she tried it and she loved it. So, and again, then I didn't even use a recipe. I just kind of do what I do and just guesstimate to my taste of what it would be like. There's not a whole lot of dill in here, so I'm going to add more. So this is the finished product. It looks so good. I can't wait to eat it. Anyway, it also is better if you make this in advance, like for your dinners, and you want to have a salad with like steak or something. It always is better to make it while you're cooking the steak and then set it in the fridge until all the dinner's ready, because that gives the flavors to have a chance to kind of like work themselves together. That's all for today, so like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye!